Today I'm just going to be sharing with you guys my YouTube journey, why I do YouTube, and how much money I make doing it. I started out as a beauty blogger, don't we all? And those old videos are still up. They are there and they are cringy. I actually watched them about a year ago with one of my friends and we were crying. We were laughing so hard. But anyway, let's get into why you're really here. You want to know how I make money on YouTube and how much I make. So you do have to apply for Google AdSense, and again, you have to make sure you hit that 1,000 subscriber mark and the 4,000 watch hour mark. You gonna be in mommy's video? I got my first YouTube check in May of last year, and that was after I hit the $100 threshold. Now I do want to remind you guys that ad revenue is only a small fraction or portion that YouTubers can make. I don't do YouTube for the money, but it is nice to have a little bit of revenue in addition to doing something that I already love. And I wrote it down because I knew I'd forget, but my very first YouTube check was Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be something a little different than usual. Leland is down for his nap, and today I'm just going to be sharing with you guys my YouTube journey, why I do YouTube, and how much money I make doing it. So first off, I'm just going to tell you guys my YouTube journey slash how I got started with YouTube. So actually I started YouTube a few years back, and I started out as a beauty blogger. Don't we all? It was after I had just graduated high school, and it was something that I thought that, like, to become a YouTuber you had to be a beauty blogger, which is hilarious. And those old videos are still up, so if you want to see some highly embarrassing videos of me in the first couple YouTube videos that I made, you can scroll back to the way beginning of my videos that I had posted on YouTube, and they are there and they are cringy. Let me just warn you on that before you go and watch them. I actually watched them about a year ago with one of my friends and we were crying. We were laughing so hard. But they still get views and apparently people think they're alright. So I just leave it up because I like to see the growth and I like to be relatable. It's like, you know, you find an old iPod and you find all of your cringy old videos that you used to make as a child, you know? But anyway, enough about that. That was kind of my break the ice, I'm gonna try this crazy YouTube thing. And I did make a few videos here and there, and then I just kind of stopped for a couple years, and it wasn't for me then. I didn't have a passion for it. And then, as you guys know, Jacob and I went through infertility, so we started, you know, trying for a baby and nothing was working. We had tried for 14 months and it was just getting so lonely. When you're going through infertility, you feel like everyone around you gets pregnant at the drop of a hat. But yeah, it was just a really lonely and dark time, and I really felt the Lord lay it on my heart, like, you should share your story with other people. Like, you should encourage someone else in their journey, because there are so many people going through this, they just are scared to talk about it. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. Like, that sounds so scary, putting myself out there for the internet to see and being vulnerable with you guys. It was really, really, really scary and really challenging for me to get started. Finally, a few months later, after I felt the calling, I'm like, okay, Jacob, like, I know God has called me to do this. I know he's called me to share a story, but like, I need to make sure that you're 100% on board because I cannot do it by myself. We came out with a video together, and I can link that up here if you guys have not seen that yet, but we came out with our infertility story and our journey and struggle, and the support from that was insane. We were like so scared to post it, and I just had so much anxiety about it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna let the fear of what other people are gonna say, because there's always gonna be negative talk when you do YouTube and post your life for the internet and the world to see. But the response was so incredibly positive, and so many people were just like, oh, like, I struggle too, and thank you so much for sharing. Like, thank you for being real and vulnerable and open with us. And just the response from that alone was insane. And we instantly felt, you know, like we weren't alone and that we were helping people and showing them the hope that God had given us. And then shortly after that, just the very next month after we decided, okay, let's go ahead and share our journey and our struggle with infertility, the very next month we conceived, which is insane. We ended up taking Clomid and got pregnant. Again, you guys know this already, but if you don't, you can go ahead and check out all of my infertility videos that I made while we were going through that. But that's kind of what my channel started out as, and then obviously we got pregnant with Leland, so then it kind of focused more on like pregnancy and updating you guys, and people started caring about our lives, which is, it's still insane to me that you guys even care to sit down and watch this video. And it's kind of uncomfortable, but I love that you guys are here for the journey and that you care about us, and that I can comment back to you guys and support you and love you through your struggles, and we can relate to each other in that and build like a little community. I love that. That's my favorite part of YouTube. And when I'm feeling discouraged, like I don't want to make any more videos, then someone comments or someone messages me or whatever the case is, you guys are just so supportive, and I love that we have been able to connect through this platform. But anyway, yeah, so I transitioned into like sharing our pregnancy, and now I'm sharing motherhood and sharing Leland's milestones and just our family vlogging, and just basically making all of these home videos that I would make anyway because I love pictures and videos to have the memories to look back on. But I'm just sharing them with you guys, and you know, being open and vulnerable and honest with our story and our struggle with everything. And actually some of my most popular videos are those infertility videos. So even though I love having you guys stick around today and watch these videos, the biggest videos that I've posted are the infertility ones, because again, no one was talking about it. People were going through infertility, but they weren't sharing because it's scary. But yeah, that's just how I got into doing YouTube and the journey I took to get to where I am today. And again, I just want to thank you guys for all of your support and love. But anyway, let's get into why you're really here. You want to know how I make money on YouTube and how much I make. I feel like there's a really big misconception with YouTubers and making money. Some don't make money at all if they're like a really small channel. YouTube actually has guidelines that you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours before you can ever monetize a video, and that kind of weeds a lot of people out, because most people don't get into doing YouTube because of the money, because there's really not that much, especially for like the first year or two. And then as you continue to grow and post more, then obviously, I mean, people are making millions on YouTube, which blows my mind. But yeah, those are kind of the guidelines that YouTube set up. So yeah, they kind of make you establish yourself and get a following first, and then you can make money. So first off, I'll kind of tell you guys where I'm at currently. I currently have, I wrote it down, hold on. I have 3,414 subscribers, and I have about 340,000 views. So that's kind of where my channel is right now. I'm definitely a small YouTuber. I'm still under 5K, working to get there. So you do have to apply for Google AdSense, and again, you have to make sure you hit that 1,000 subscriber mark and the 4,000 watch hour mark. But then once you do that, you go over to Google AdSense, you apply. They actually have to review your account and everything like that. I think it takes about a week or two, and then you will either be accepted or denied. And if you're accepted, you can start monetizing your videos, running ads on them and getting the revenue from that. But it's really not much. It's honestly like cents on the dollar, but it will slowly accumulate depending on how many views you get. I hear Leland waking up. I'm gonna go grab him real quick. You gonna be in mommy's video? He is happy right now, huh? So yeah, I got accepted into the Google AdSense program in January of last year, and then it took me about 4-ish months to get my first check. I got my first YouTube check in May of last year, and that was after I hit the $100 threshold, and I wrote it down because I knew I'd forget, but my very first YouTube check was $124.45. So really not a lot for all the work that I had been putting in, but I don't really do YouTube for my job. I do it as a hobby, and it's just a bonus that I get paid for it. I just love documenting our lives for us to look back on for years to come, and for our kids to be able to look on. You know, Leland can go back when he's 20 and watch all of these videos of him as a baby. So I think it's a really great thing just to have all of these memories and store them here, but I also, like I said, love connecting with you guys. But yeah, that was my first check, and I've only gotten about 4 checks since then. Again, you have to hit that $100 threshold amount, and I make about $30 to $35 a month. So it's really not a lot, but again, like I said, when I'm doing something that I love, anything, any little extra income I can make is great for me, honestly. I will show you guys what my creator studio looks like and the analytics that I get to see daily. Alright, so this is the creator studio. This is what I get to see, how many views I have, how many subscribers that I've gained, how much ad revenue I've made. So as you guys can see, I've just made a little under $500 my entire journey of doing YouTube. So a little over a year and a half that I've been doing YouTube, and I've only made $500. off of my ads. Now, I do want to remind you guys that ad revenue is only a small fraction or portion that YouTubers can make from doing YouTube. You know, YouTube is the platform and you can use it to make money in other ways. The biggest way that I make additional income is by affiliate links. So one of the biggest affiliates that I work with and that I love to work with is Amazon affiliates. So if you guys look in the description box down below, you will see I have Shop Our Favorites or Shop Our Amazon page, and basically if you click that link and buy anything through Amazon, we get a small commission off of that. So thank you to those of you who do buy through that. So another way that YouTubers can make income through this platform is by a brand reaching out to you or you reaching out to a brand to do a sponsored video, which is basically you post about the company and they will either send you free product or pay you for the endorsement in your video. So again, with sponsored content, you can either get, you know, just free product and post in exchange for that free product, or they will send you free product in addition to a monetary payment as well. And then lastly, you can also sell products. So you can sell like ebooks or downloadable products or merch or anything like that, where you're selling a product to your audience and they can purchase things through you. Leland woke up a little early from his nap and it's showing. He's still grumpy. But anyway, these are not the only other ways that you can make money from YouTube, but they're just the 3 main ways that YouTubers use to make money in addition to the ad revenue. Now that I've shown you guys my numbers and exactly what I make down to the cent, obviously it's not much really, and I feel like some people are, either people are like, wow, you make money on YouTube, or they're like, wow, you must make a ton of money doing YouTube. And it's neither. Like, yes, I make a little bit of money, which is great, but I also don't make a ton of money, so it's not why I do YouTube. You know, I don't do YouTube for the money, never have, but it is nice to have a little bit of revenue in addition to doing something that I already love. I also posted over on my Instagram if you guys had any questions about YouTube, about my YouTube journey, about how much I make, all of those questions. And if you don't already, go follow me over on Instagram. I'll leave my handle right here. It's at Kenna Morgan with 3 N's. But anyway, I asked you guys for your questions over there, and I am going to go ahead and answer a few. So I will pull them up on my phone. So the first question says, I'd love to start a YouTube channel, but I'm too shy. LOL, do you get paid through ads? So I've already told you guys how I get paid and all of the additional ways that you can make commission from doing YouTube videos. But I just want to encourage you, if you have the passion or if you have it laid on your heart that you want to start a YouTube channel, then just do it. Like, don't be scared. And I know that's easy for me to say now because I do it often, but I was totally terrified the first time I uploaded a video too. And it's still something that's kind of uncomfortable at times, but I just want to encourage you, if you want to start a YouTube channel, do it. I just say try it out. If you like it, then great. And if you don't like it, then you don't ever really have to make a video again. So I would rather try something and know that I don't like it rather than never try something at all just because it's a little scary. So I hope that I've encouraged you. I know a lot of people reach out to me and they're like, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I can never do that. Or, hey, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I can't because of X, Y, and Z. I just want to let you know that it is possible. If you have wanted to start a YouTube channel, just go for it. And I'm sure that you'll be surprised by the amount of support that you receive. So the next question is, how much money do you make with YouTube monthly? Again, I've kind of already answered that. It's roughly about $35 a month, which again is not going to feed your family. So if that's what you're looking to do with YouTube, then you might want to find another job. The next question says, how do you start a YouTube channel? What are some things that you recommend doing? I say that starting is the easiest part. Don't overthink it. Don't feel like you have to put out a perfect first video. Like, just dive in and just start making, hey! Leland is pulling on my tripod. I'm a professional YouTuber, guys. Don't try and be perfect. Don't try and put this most perfect video out every single time because you won't get enough videos out if you're only striving for perfection. And people love the uncut, unedited vlogs, so don't feel like you have to spend 3 days editing a vlog. I have dwindled my process down to just the bare minimum of editing and getting them out to you guys because that's what you'd rather see anyway. No one wants this perfect cookie cutter video anyway. They want to see your kid move your tripod. So you can even start out recording videos on your phone and editing them in iMovie, just using what you already have, using the resources and putting videos and content out there to start connecting with people. But yeah, just find something that you're passionate about and start posting. How long did it take you to start making money? Again, I started taking it seriously in October. I got approved for Google AdSense in January, and then I got my first check in May. So honestly, if you just start posting consistently, you can make money in about 6 6 months, I would say. And then the last question says, tips for a beginner. My biggest tip is just gonna be posting consistently. I started out only posting once a week, and then the second that I moved to twice a week is when I started seeing a big increase in subscribers and views and revenue. So the more you post, the more you're gonna make, the more subscribers you're gonna get. Just the more you work at it, the more it's gonna pay off, honestly. But Leland is trying not to have a little meltdown, and I need to go get him ready for church. We have Wednesday night church. But yeah, Leland is ready to clock out and get going. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys like this. I hope you found it informative or interesting at least. If you want to watch more of our videos, then go ahead and hit this video right here or this video right here. And make sure, if you're not already, you subscribe to our channel. And Leland says, ready? Say toodles.